Slap Battles has over 50 badge gloves with a wide variety of obtainments, some of which are, pretty good, but others are, well, whose idea was it to have 1,000 bricks? 1,000, 1K, 1,000. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be going over some of the gloves that have the worst obtainments in the game. Starting off with Mega Rock. Now, Mega Rock might seem easy to get on paper, because all you have to do is first, use Diamond's ability, and that's it. Just keep on doing that for wait, how long does that say? Oh, for 10 hours, 10 entire hours. They decided 10 hours for this glove. So in order to get this glove, you have to just basically sacrifice all your money because your electric bill is about to be $1 million. And also, if you're on mobile, you can just go ahead and say goodbye to your phone too, because there's no way it lasts for 10 entire hours. You're gonna burn down your entire house. And if you're like me and you play on console, there's about maybe a 1% chance of you actually making it through the night without your console crashing. So that's always fun to deal with. So yeah, it becomes pretty clear pretty quickly why this glove just sucks to get and is one of the worst in the game. But what other gloves even have like the slightest chance of being anywhere near as annoying to get? Well, what if you're able to be killed while waiting? Well, luckily for you, there's a glove that requires that, and that glove is...
Killer Fish. Killer Fish from San Diego.
In order to get fish, you have to be asleep in a public server for 1 entire hour, which, granted, is a lot easier than Mega Rock, but the difference is, while you're asleep, you can still be slapped by other players. That difference often is able to add on hours, multiple hours, of how long the glove will actually take to attain. Another glove this also applies to, which I'm going to go ahead and talk about now, is Trap. Now, in order to get trapped, you have to place 1,000 bricks in 1 life. So that makes the attainment just basically fish, but slightly longer, and also you can move, which is a bit better, I guess. The main issue people have with all these gloves is the fact that none of these gloves test actual skill, and are more so just mainly luck-based. But luckily, this next glove at least requires a little bit of skill, but is also just mainly luck-based. And that glove is Untitled Tag. Of course, we're going to talk about this one. Now, this glove takes everything we've talked about and just combines it all in the one glove and adds on the fact that you actually have to be somewhat decent at the game because it's an obby. And that combines to create what is thought of as one of the worst, if not the worst, glove obtainment in the entire game. Now, the main issue with this glove is that it relies on the mechanic of changing gravity in order to obtain, and that mechanic is entirely based on RNG. Both how long the clock is going to last and what intensity the gravity is at are both random. This leads to a lot of moments of just sitting around and waiting for good enough gravity so you're actually able to complete the obby. Because for some reason, a lot of the gravities you just can't do the obby at all in. All of this combines to create what I believe to be the second worst glove obtainment in the entire game. Now, which glove do I think has the worst obtainment? Well, that would be... It would be Bob. Obviously, it's Bob. Now, the issue with Bob's attainment is you basically have to gamble for it. Which might not seem too bad until you realize that it's a 1 in 7,500 chance to get. Add in the fact that it has a 15-second cooldown, and it becomes very clear very quickly that it's going to take ages to get. When I got this glove, I was relatively lucky too. It only took me about 20 hours. On average, it should take a person about 30 to 40 hours to get, which is way too much time for any glove in my opinion, which is why I placed this as the worst obtainment in the game. Anyways, those are all the gloves with the worst attainments in the game. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't put Detonator on this list, but I have another video showcasing my experience with that glove. If you want to watch it, I should have it linked on the right side of the screen. Anyways, thanks for watching.